she came here because her husband was half French, half American. His mother was American.
Oh.
So at the war they came. So when I was by myself with the two little kids, John said, well, why don't you come, first company for fun. And so,
So they helped you get over here.
yeah. So
And you rode a boat?
Yeah.
With
And
two
I was
little
sick
boys.
during the time.
Oh.
Oh, the Walter Perry was the name of the boat. I was sick during the whole time.
Oh.
But then I'm not very good on boats.
No.
Anyway, so I came here and I stayed with Fern and Sean for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And one time I was working in Bronxville doing Christmas. And Sean said, oh, I found a nice little house for you. So that's
Isn't
what
that
the
great?
house.
This house.
Yeah, and it's been.
We didn't have
65
this
years
room.
later.
Now the husband of Fern, her sister,
Uh-huh.
he was a good guy.
Mm.
First class.
Mm-hmm.
He helped me. He helped Helen. I worked for him.
Mm-hmm.
He had a factory.
Yeah, they have a factory where
With
they're
all the
making
buttons, right?
Yeah.
With all the buttons. Did you like it?
Yeah.
You did like it.
Very good.
Did you miss going to sea? Did you miss the boats?
No.
No. You were done. Wow.
No, I went all over the world.
Cool.
Yeah.
I landed out in Australia, Fiji Islands and all the stuff, New Zealand.
Wow.
Came back to the Suez Canal, went back in the Panama Canal, went all over the world.
Wow.
Fantastic. I was,
That's why
lucky,
You
you
got
never,
to see
I
a
was
lot
a
of
lucky
things.
guy.
You were a lucky
that's why he
guy.
never takes me any place anymore.
But you went to Cape Cod all the time.
Cape Cod
And you're
Okay.
was not so bad. No, Cape Cod.
Cape
No.
Cod.
It was a nice time.
Ben loved it too.
Ben loved Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Broek.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
when this guy, I don't remember his name, came from Canada, and Ben was going swimming with him all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a good time at Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Good memories.
So
Yes,
how
in those days.
How what?
And I remember her mother meeting my mother
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
in Cape Cod. And she didn't speak French and she didn't speak Dutch.
And they were arm in arm,
With arm in
talking
arm.
to each other.
Yeah, fantastic.
Not knowing a word of each other.
Fantastic.
That's
Yeah, but
That was funny.
very nice, eh, Helen? I like that.
That was
And
funny.
they met in Cape Cod.
Well, we met
Oh,
here,
no,
but
they
we
met
went to
here
Cape
And
Cod.
you went to Cape Cod.
We went
Yeah.
every summer.
But
So
they
we took
came
them
with us
along.
to Cape Cod.
Yeah.
But that was funny.
Yeah.
Arm in arm, and they were talking a man an hour.
and how did you get your mom over here? How did Omi get over
By
here?
boat.
By
But
boat.
you just
Yeah, she
Who?
came by boat. They
Me?
came by boat.
Me?
My mother came by
Oh,
boat.
yeah.
but Jack came over and
Jack
Joan.
came over,
Yeah.
and my brother Richard,
Yeah,
and then my sister Joan. She came later.
yeah.
And what about your dad?
My dad died in Holland.
He did.
Yeah, he eventually. Later I thought about it. At the moment you don't think about it, but later I thought about it. They left him alone in Holland. Because they came all here, and they left him there by himself. So last time I was in Holland, I went to see where he was buried. To say
Aw.
goodbye
Well,
to
that
him.
was in 1950 when Stevie was born.
Yeah,
You went back to Holland.
yeah. I wanted to
Well,
see
we went
say
back,
goodbye.
we went back,
To France,
yeah,
to
we
Paris,
went
and
back
then you
to
went up.
Europe every year.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah, for a while we went every year. Yeah.
No,
But
funny.
her brother, we love her brother,
Yeah.
Guy, her brother Guy and Bob.
Yeah.
They're nice guys.
Well, your brother was nice too. Jack was lovely.
Yeah, Jack was very nice, yeah.
Richard was okay.
But Richard died at 55.
Oh,
He
really?
was 55
Very
years
young.
old. Richard.
Wow.
But he drank too much.
Who? Richard.
Richard.
But not Chuck. Chuck didn't drink that much.
No,
No,
Jack
he
didn't
smoked.
drink.
Did Jack smoke a lot?
No,
No, Jack worked in the hospital here.
Oh.
in
He
Bronxville.
found a job in the Lawrence Hospital.
Oh, really?
I don't know how he got there. He was taking care of the kitchen there. He was the boss.
And Richard is all the painting. Whatever painting is done in the house, Richard did. Remember, Helen?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything.
He did all the
And
wood.
it lasts forever. It is so
Not the
good.
painting, the wood.
Well, not here so much, but over
Yeah,
there.
he finished the room, this room. Because here before, it was just a tiny little something.
Yeah, he did a lot of finishing up, you know.
And then we built this room. The only
Yeah.
thing I made a mistake, I should have a French door going directly to
Because
the
maybe he got
That would
married.
have been nice.
Yeah.
Maybe he got married. His room was not here.
Really?
No,
I
it
know.
came-
Can you?
came
So
after he
small,
married.
huh?
We didn't have this room.
No.
It was
It's
a small
nice
house.
in this room, here.
It was
It's a
just
very nice room.
Yeah, it makes
Just
a
a
big,
little-
we used to eat there, you know. In this
In the
room
kitchen?
there. Yeah, there used to be a big table there. This table, I think it was there.
No, this
This is
here,
from France. Table from France.
So when Gil was in Syracuse, did he come
well,
visit?
all the furniture are for
A lot of furniture in France. Yeah, the
When-
bed, my desk too.
When Gil was in Syracuse, would he come visit?
What?
When Gil was in Syracuse, would he come down and visit?
Oh yeah,
He'd come
yeah.
down and visit.
yeah. Gilbert was a nice guy, a very nice guy.
Oh, he was beautiful.
First class. Yeah, Helen, we got along together immediately.
You
Gilbert
Gil.
and I got along
Yeah.
together immediately. The
Yeah.
minute we met, he was
All
so
I was-
happy to meet his dad, you know.
You
And Rory
wanted
was
it
the
that
opposite.
badly. He was 6 years old,
Yeah,
you know.
and Rolly was the opposite. He,
Well, you know, they were different. Well, he likes you too, but it was different.
And how old was Steve or Gil when
Yeah.
Steve was born? Trying to remember.
Stevie?
When was when Gil? When how old was Gil?
When Steve
how
was
old
born.
was Gil?
When Steve was born.
Wait,
Well, he was pretty young, you know, maybe 6 years old or so.
Stevie was 6. Gilbert,
It was in 1950.
6 years.
So 6 years.
1950.
he was 6 years old.
He
yeah.
was 6 years old. He was
Yeah.
born in 44. Yeah.
And he adopted, he wanted his daddy badly, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He adopted Pappy right away. Huh?
So
Yeah.
sweet.
He adopted you right away.
Absolutely.
So sweet.
100%.
Mhm.
He loved
He
you.
loved me right away.
He always loved you.
But
yeah,
then he would.
fantastic.
But then he would drop Brooke and I off here every summer,
Yeah.
right?
That's right.
And we'd go to
Yeah.
Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They love Cape Cod.
And you would drive the kids out here?
yeah,
That's a long drive.
yeah,
Well, not too bad. You know, I used to go bring them to the Cape,
yeah.
and they stayed at the Cape, and I had to go back to work on Monday morning.
And
So
they
I-
stayed at the
I
Cape?
drove back on Sunday night, and
Yeah,
had
I
to go
stayed
back
with
on
the
Monday
kids.
morning.
But I had to walk to the beach. It
And
was
they
at
walked
least
to the
half
beach.
an hour. Maybe
Instead of
not half an
driving.
hour, but anyway, it was not next door. But it was all right.
And, you know, they were all young in those days.
Yeah, in those days when you're young, you do things that you never. Today you say, gosh, I didn't know that.
Oh, such good times.
Anyhow, everything worked out okay.
You know,
It worked
even,
out well. 65 years later.
you know,
65 years
even
later.
walking to town, to Bronxville, I never thought of, you know, I didn't drive at the beginning. It was nothing. Well, anyway, I used to be a Girl Scout, so we did a lot of walking.
You were a Girl Scout?
Yeah,
Oh,
many years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Really?
France
Oh.
has Girl Scouts.
Yes.
What the heck?
Mazie was a Girl
You
Scout.
were a Girl Scout?
You're a Girl Scout too?
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
How do you do that?
Yes.
Mhm.
On my honor.
I promise to, sûrement, je promets to,
Do it in French.
Do it in French.
Do it in French.
in my, now I mix it up with the French and the English.